There we go, and now with a microphone. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm glad you made it just in time, ReactionCraft, to see your small animation get played live here for the first time. And as you can see, timed it perfectly. My Anaconda has just arrived in system. Anyway, I really hope you like that new intro. If you watched Hello Dave, you will know it. It's been a bit of a fight, especially on the music side, to get that thing working. And it's a bit of an experiment. We'll see what happens with the live stream today if it gets completely demonetized or copyright claimed. But anyway, we are. Thank you, guys. Okay. Let's go over some of the things that I want to do today. So I mentioned Hello Dave was a little bit, I didn't really know what to do today. I had plenty of other small things I want to do. So I decided just to do a little bit of everything live stream today. I have a ton of smaller things that I want to run around, and some things I need to check, some ships that needs to be checked up on. There's some ship builds I need to start on. There's lots of small things that I need to do. And I'll try to get as many of those out of the way today, and then you can come along and we can have a chat along the way. 801127, thanks a lot for the follow on Twitch. But yeah, Camera Conda has just arrived. Can't use this ship because this one is probably full of limpets. Very much full of limpets. Why do I have so many limpets? Oh yeah, did a short trip for the video. Bye bye limpets. New ship. There we go. Why did I accept passenger missions when I really should be going to bed? Okay, one of the first things I want to do is make sure my map is not messed up. There we go. Yeah, that too. Just replay the intro for the next 2 hours. Okay, the first thing I think I want to do is actually to... What is going on with my HOTAS today? Stop that. Thank you. No, the first thing I want to do is to head down to the Pleiades. So hold on, I have a ship in the Pleiades. It wouldn't have to happen to be... Okay, this is my cutter down here. No, I want to head to Maya, and I want to head down to Palin's old base because I haven't actually been there since he left. And just wanted to see what was going on down there, what the state of the base is now. I mean, it was attacked at some point. Is it still in disrepair? Are we lucky that he left some of his engineering materials down there? Maybe, I don't know. At the very least, I'll go down and have a quick look. It shouldn't be that far. I mean, we are in the jumper conta. I should reset my filters here. And 5 jumps we will be there, so it should be a quick little trip down to the Pleiades. Yeah, let's just take a quick look on that. Yeah, exactly. Just to see if he managed to shut off all the lights and stuff like that. No, I just thought it could be fun. I mean, it was an old engineering base. It would make sense if he was leaving in a hurry that he would have left some of the engineering materials the commanders has given him. And if some of the buildings has been destroyed, maybe they're scattered around the area. I doubt that's what's gonna happen, but it could be really cool if it was. At the very least, I want to go down and have a look, see if the base is still under attack, or if they stopped now that he left, or what's going on. What's the way with that? Are we going to have to leave the bubble for G5? No, quite the opposite, actually. Palin moved into the ARC system, which I believe is actually pretty much in the neighborhood of LP. So LP, of course, being the home system right here of our squadron and player faction Terra X Astrocorp. And Palin moved in over here in ARC, which you can see is just around the corner. I can't remember what the distance is, but it's really, really close. So, as you can see, ARC is pretty much right next to some of the other engineers here in Lesti. So he's not quite in the middle of the bubble, but he's definitely now together with all the other ones in here in this area. So no need to leave the bubble for that. Let's go. So that means less job. I think that's one of the reasons why they did this event, was because they wanted an excuse to move payload into the bubble. Which makes sense, to be honest. I think it's pretty nice. This is normally you didn't really have to go with payload because it wasn't that bad that he was far away, because you would normally in majority of cases you would always go dirty drive. So if you just go down there once and pin that blueprint, then you were good, and then you could always get your experimentals from any of the other engineers that does engines. Like I believe Farseer does engines, if I recall correctly. How close to Colonial am I? I think I'm about I can't remember now, it's 17,000 light years, something like that. Still quite far to go. It'll probably be a few weeks before I'm there. Stroud to say, yeah. Remember when they first started doing it, they all seemed so far away. Now they just a trip to the corner store. Exactly. Good evening, Picard. And Picard also over on on Twitch, I can see. So I think I am... Oh, okay. I was jumping. But I think my ult is in this area here-ish, and I'm heading for a nebula right on the edge between two of the sections. Is it some of this one over here, maybe? I'm bookmarked a nebula kind of that's on the way that I've decided to go and do a small pit stop in, just to have a look, see what's going on with that. I mean, there's a lot of nebulas in this area. And I think I would go and stop in some of them, because they seem to contain a lot of interesting stuff. Like these spatial anomalies, and a lot of the planets in there will also have... Some of the planets in there will also have some of these surface features. They seem to be focused around nebulas, so I think it could be fun to do a small pit stop in there and see if we can find something interesting. I don't... Wasn't there some Galnet? I don't know. I haven't read Galnet today, nor have I actually been keeping up with what's been going on in the forums or anything like that. I haven't read any news today, so that could actually be something we could do as well. We can quickly go and have a look. I mean, we have Galnet active here, so let's see if there's anything about new engineers. Power play... Future migration to the Witcher. Red family operation concluded. This is old stuff. The 6th, okay. Let's listen to this one.
Further migration to Witchhead Nebula. The human enclave in the Witchhead Nebula has attracted thousands of migrants looking for a fresh start. One of those heading to the area is Chloe Sedesi, a former apprentice of Professor Ishmael Palin. She gave an interview to Leon Banerjee for Vox Galactica. I've been working with the professor for years now, and he's taught me so much about rejigging modules to improve their function. He might come across as a bit serious, but Ishmael's actually a total sweetheart, although he'll probably frown at me for saying that. I'd been thinking about about striking out on my own for a while, and the creation of the Witchhead Enclave seemed like a good opportunity to do just that. All those independent pilots have done so much for the new Enclave, I thought it'd be good to offer a little support. Cedasy is currently overseeing the installation of a facility at Cinder Dock in Witchhead Sector DLYD-17, which will offer engineering services similar to those previously offered at the Palin Research Center. It has also been confirmed that a tech broker and a material trader will be offering their services in the Witchhead Nebula, once the region's starports have been returned to full functionality.
Okay, that's pretty cool. It seems indeed there will be an engineer, but they also mentioned that the services will be similar to what Palin has, and she was trained by Palin. So we can probably expect to see some of the same upgrades as we see with Palin. That would be my guess, at least, that it's gonna be similar to what he does. Maybe since she's gonna be the only, since this looks like the Enclave and the Witchhead is gonna be like a mini version or a new Colonia, then I would probably expect that she would be gaining more blueprints, just like the engineers out in Colonia. So maybe she will have a bigger selection of blueprints available compared to what Palin had in the Blady sector down here, where we're actually at right now. Okay, so research center. Anybody recall where it used to be? Because I completely forgot. I think you're right, Fox. There's no reason to, I mean, there could be the reason to go up there that you can pin more blueprints then. Hold on. I will have to quickly go and look up Palin's base where it used to be. Because I can't remember. A3A. A3, so this is this planet. But it's no longer showing up here as a point of interest on the planet's surface. So we have to actually find this coordinates for it. Ah. Thank you, Reddit. Look what I found. Come on. Stream software. Capture it. I got the coordinates. I just need to get this to... There we go. It got it. So I found a picture on Reddit when that capital ship were guarding Palin's base. And we can, of course, see the coordinates right here. And we also have a confirmation of the planet, maybe? No, but... According to EDDB, it used to be on Maya A3A. So Maya A3A, and we have coordinates right here. So all that's left to do is jump back in game and let's go and see what happens. I'm just gonna put that over there so I can actually see the coordinates as I can still see the chest. Okay. Yeah, praise Reddit. Okay, now luckily I'm okay at navigating by planetary coordinates. Won't it appear with a probe scan? Maybe. We could give that a go first. That would be a lot faster if we could. Yes, I do have 2 SRVs with me and a fighter. This is again the camera conda, so I have pretty much everything I need for recording. But it's funny that they completely removed it as a point of interest. Yeah, look at that. That's the planet. There's an evacuation broadcast. We could go in and have a look at that. It's funny that's still here. I mean, Palin's not here anymore. We'll go and have a look at that, but I don't want to do it now because in case there is still hostiles in there and the ship gets shut down, then I want to make sure I've checked everything else. Maybe that's the broadcast as an orbit just above it. They couldn't turn off the broadcast remotely. Look, that thing is so close to actually igniting. Okay, we're gonna go and see if this beacon here. Just gonna check these signal sources. Distress call. Non-human signal source. Threat 4. Okay. So where are we heading? 39 and 171. We're gonna check this evacuation broadcast a little bit later. Right now we're just using it and hoping that's gonna lead us to the right location. Rob, that's my other character. Where are we at? Oh, wow, we're way off here. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, that's not right. So if we're going at 180, that should drop. Yeah, that needs to drop a little bit, so we'll start by doing that. That's okay right there. And then we need to go to 171. I think we should be able to, if we go at 270 degrees from here, then we should be able to make that thing jump over, I think. Let's see what happens if we go in this direction. That's the problem with the cutter, you can't see half of the coordinates properly. And let's get that thing. Oh, there we go. It flipped over. Perfect. Oh. So we're going in 39 and 171. 39 and 171. Oh, it's difficult to read. Some of you guys spotted it? Oh yeah, there it is. Right there. Payton's Research Center. We forgot to probe the planet. Oh well. Great. Had this always been on the edge of a crater? Oh yeah, it has. It's always been on a slope.
Falcon, Delacy, Delta 2, Echo Heavy. Automated flight control protocol initiated. Please submit a request prior
What?
to landing.
There's still no fire zone here. What? The base is still active.
Docking permission authorized.
Okay, still
You may
functional.
proceed to landing pad 05.
So it's just like it's always been, only with no Palin. Oh no, I see scouts. There's a Thargoid scout here.
Docking procedure completed. Ship secured. Greetings, Commander.
Okay, nice. Frameshift anomaly detected. I think that means there's an intercept on its way. Let's just hide the main ship down here and let's see if we can't get a an SRV out. There we go. There's the scout. Yeah, you can drive out. Look, all the on surface outpost, all the landing pads has these small garages underneath you can go into. But it looks like there's nothing here other than goits. Yeah, it's not a small structure. There's even a door here, some sort of window. Or something else. I don't know what it is. Try to get come here. Get that under control. There we go. Try to get some altitude here. Is there a way to get back into? Yeah, you can just go to any of the garages. You don't even have to go to the right one. You can just go to any one. I'll show you guys in a bit. Oh, I'm getting a pad loitering warning. Hope I can get out of here again. No! I think I made it out. I got a fine anyway. Nope. Nope, there it is again. Frameshift anomaly detected. I don't see any interceptors. Can I get underneath that? Probably not. No. Over it is. Okay, I can hear stuff. That's a ship leaving. Woohoo! Okay. It, in fact... Hold on. Wait, we're being shot at. Oh! Alright, let's get into cover here. Ha! Try to shoot us in here. Cry all you want. Okay, but this is not one of the hangars you can dock in, so I have to... Yeah, I probably have to do a repair, and then we have to try to figure out where to go. We'll start by figuring out where to go, and then we'll repair it once we're done. So I think I saw a landing pad just behind us here. And there's bound to be something in that vicinity, but I thought this was it. This would actually be the one allowing me to come back on my ship. But it's not. Okay, let's go. See if we can find our ship. There it is. Ah, what's happening? Why does this go? There we go. No, I don't want to recall ship with their scouts around. Okay, so there's the ship. I think this one is the one associated with my landing pad. Yeah, there's my tire tracks. I don't know why my camera don't want to recenter. Normally you could board the ship from in here. Is it request docking? Ah. Yes, there we go. Request docking, and now I can board ship. Thank you. And we're back. Okay. Frame shift anomaly detected. Okay. So what to do next? I think we're just gonna get back out of here and try to get away. What is out here? Oh, that's Robigo. Okay, good. I think what I'll do is I'll head back to Shinracha because that's where my my trade ship is. And I have other things I need to do in Shinracha. I need to build a dolphin as well. So let's see if we can't make it out of here in one piece. Okay, good thing is that, hold on. What? Look at all the Thargoid waves here. What? There's a lot of them. Well, if we ever need to scan wakes for something, I don't think that data has any use yet, but if we ever need that, then we know where to get it. Okay, we have cleared the mass lock.
Automated flight control protocol now offline. Thank you, Commander.
Hold on, I wonder what happens if you actually kill that scout ship. Let's see how long this thing survives. Woo! Oh! What? Ah, stop that! Oh my god! Ah, great. We got caustic damage. And I think there are more of them now. There's a marauder. Okay. Let's get the hell out of here. Okay, I don't have a whole lot of hull in this ship. There is repair facilities here, right? Yes. So we're just gonna take a small detour and get our ship repaired before we leave. So yeah, normal fighters, they don't last long against a caustic missile. But if you take a ship that's designed to just face tank, I mean, if you take something similar to the crate I built for hunting Thargoid scouts, and you fit a wake scan on that, you could farm Thargoid wakes like for days. I'm pretty sure we have some damage effects on the ship. I think the damage models on the Condor, yeah, look at that. We have a little bit of caustic effect there, and the missile managed to rip a nice hole here in the side of the ship. Yeah, I know I can overheat. Should we just overheat? You know what? Nah, let's just go and dock and let's get repaired. We've taken some damage anyway. But yeah, the Thargoid wakes, I think I actually have some data from it. Let me see here. Thargoid something. Thargoid ship signature. Thargoid structural data. Here, yeah, Thargoid wake data. That's what you get. The tier 4 Thargoid data. Which I believe to this day has no use. Other than then you can collect it. Is it used in some of the module unlocks, maybe? I'm not sure, actually. I can't remember all the blueprints for... I have to look that up, if that actually has any use. What's the name of it again? Thargoid wake data. It just says Thargoid wake data is a rare data material introduced in 2.3. What? Oh, we're shooting here. I should utilize the fact that I actually have a ship. What's the name of it? Like Super Cruise Assist module. See if I can actually get this thing pointed towards the station. What the hell is going on? Put that in the blue. Yeah, according to Inara, this has no use. So. And it's fun because since 2.3, that's a long time ago. And they still have no use at all. I wonder what kind of, I mean, since they introduced it, they must have had some kind of plan with it. And a plan that clearly wasn't, like, realized. But I wonder why.
Landing permission granted. Proceed to landing pad 40.
Maybe they meant to use it for some of those blueprints, the AX blueprints, but then they changed their mind. No, the clicking and noises are still there. They're just not as loud when you're in. Yeah, and things are... Maybe, and that's gonna be because they wanted to use it for eventual engineering of... stop that, there we go. Of AX guidance modules, that could be a thing. Things exploding all over the ship. There we go.
Landing complete. Engines disengaged. Ship detach complete. You are clear for egress.
What's with all the belugas? Okay, now we can continue on. Oh, there we go. That's the button. Continue on our merry way towards Start. That's what should be what, 7 jumps? Yeah. Maybe it's because they realized that the way they've implemented it, that the wakes were just too difficult to get. Because they are difficult to get. If you, I mean, now we know we can get them in bulk at Palin's old research center, but other than that, they would be pretty difficult to get. Oh yeah, remember these missions. They used to be really, really well-paying missions. They still are. I mean, 2.6 million is pretty good for a single mission. Could have been used for the peaceful approach. However, I don't see the playbase ever got a choice with a peaceful approach to the Thargoids. Yeah, that's true, but the trick is if you just drop into one, you have to sit around and wait for them to leave. And that wouldn't be very effective. It would take a long time if you have to go into a Thargoid signal source. Four jumps to go. Is there a way to get tissues? Yeah, there is a place where there's a Thargoid, if it's still there. I haven't been there in years. But there used to be a place, at least, where there's a Thargoid scout that's crashed. And around that is all kinds of Thargoid materials scattered all around. Made a comparison list between the planets of the original games and Elite. Did you ever do anything with it? No, I put it out publicly. People could download the list if they wanted to work with it, but I never really went any further with it. It seemed to be a bit dead end. There was one system that was a little interesting, and I did check that out. But other than that, that turned out to be a dead end. At least I couldn't figure out there was anything interesting in the system. So I kind of left it there. What do we have left? 2 jumps? I think 2 jumps. Yeah, 2 jumps. Perfect. Yeah, the first encounters with the Thargoids were non-violent, but we didn't have a choice there. They would scan us and run, and even the people who actually tried to attack them couldn't at that point in hyperdiction. So I don't really see that as being a choice. I mean, what we got presented with was some Thargoids that we could either sit idle by and watch, or you could go and pick up weapons and shoot them. I mean, there was never a gameplay option that would try to come with a peaceful conclusion. At least to me, it seems like the Thargoid story from the start was scripted very much in the direction that it was going to be a conflict. I would have liked to see some more options, that given some more options to the community in terms of which way the story went. But to me, it seems with the Thargoid story that Frontier had a very, very... Papa Luce, thanks a lot for the follow on Twitch. That they had a very... they had a script that they wanted the story to follow. And we were just bystanders who got, like, involved in the story, but we never actually had a choice to influence it. We have later on. I mean, there has been, like, minor things we've been able to influence later on. But in the beginning, no. Beginning, it was very much just a railroad story we were following. Exactly, I think there were plenty of commanders who actually tried a peaceful approach, but there was, you couldn't do anything. People tried to, like, give them stuff, but didn't really work. Yeah, you could feed them escape pods, but you would be kind of a sick maniac if you decided to say, hey guys, by the way, I have all these humans in escape pods, so I'm just gonna feed them to the Thargoids. I mean, that's not really what I would consider a peaceful approach. Well, thanks a lot for the follow on Twitch as well. I need to remember that I have that module. Do I have a schedule for the Dolphin? No, I don't have a plan for when it's going to be yet. But probably within a week or two. Well, probably close to 2 weeks. Because I would have to announce it, and probably announce it in Hello Dave, and then give people some time to actually build ships and yada yada yada. So I'll probably try to find a day for it here in this week, and then we can probably see if we can find a day in announce the day next Hello Dave. If I could add a single new feature to the game, no matter the size, what would that be? That would be space legs. Walking inside ships and stations, mainly. Okay. Let's build ourselves a dolphin, I think. Rob asked if the video looked choppy. I think everything looks okay on my end. I mean, at least my streaming software claims that I'm putting out 60 FPS, and YouTube is giving me all green lights on the stream health, so that looks good as well. Don't think that's any issues there. Try to refresh the stream if you still have issues. Okay, here we have it. What are we gonna do? I'm just first gonna quickly see what kind of modules I have in terms for the core. Transfer options. Don't really have anything there. Don't have anything there. Nothing there. I have a 4D lightweighted life support. And I have a 3D power distributor with charged enhanced. That could be useful. I'm playing on PC. And for the sensors, I have nothing there either. Okay, so we have very limited. Where I mean, I try to make these as low effort as possible. Both because I want, I mean, these open live streams, they should be just like throw something together, come out, have fun. You don't have to engineer it. I know a lot of you guys like to engineer your ships for the events. Personally, I don't. I normally don't really engineer them that much. But what I could actually do before we begin building this was to take my hauler from the last stream and see if I left any engineered modules on that, and then strip those off and sell that. We should always rebuild the hauler if we need it. No, I went the Guardian approach here. I think there's nothing on this. Okay. Good evening, Gaming Git. Okay, shipyard. Let's get rid of that hauler there then. Still stored ship. Okay, I think it's time that we go and make a safer build. So let's go ahead and do that. Like lower left. Upper right. There we go. Okay, Dolphin. Let's see what we can get. Again, we're going to try to do this. Yeah, I'm restreaming on Twitch as well. Let's see what we can do here. Live support, D-rated. Sensors, D-rated. Frameshift drive, A. Thrusters, A. Power plant, A. Should we just for fun... Which, I can't remember which one's the cheapest. 277. This is a military grade alloy, that's the cheapest. I think it is. What? How much is it? Okay. It's so cheap that I don't care. And this one will probably A-rate that as well, giving us plenty of power. Now, with these small streams here, we always have the issue with too much thermal damage and too little kinetic. So I think I'm gonna go with just gimbaled multi-cannons. Pretty straightforward. If I have some that's engineered, of course I'll use that. Then, well, we don't really need a lot, do we? I'll fit a shield booster, I guess. Shield generator. Should we go bi-weaves? Hold on, do we have anything No. No, we don't. Okay. I just wanted to see if I had any modules we could fit there. Could go bi-weaves, that could be fun. Recovery recharge is like 1.5 minutes, and we go bi-weave. It's fully charged. Oh, damn, that's quick. But it's not a lot of hit points. I think just to have the extra hit points, we're gonna go with that. How are we doing for power? Plenty of power because of the multi-cannons. Just a bit alright. Thanks a lot for the follow on Twitch as well. Let's try just to like drop in some shield boosters and see where this takes us. See, this puts us over power, so that's no good. And put in the heat sink. Maybe I'll leave that empty, or let's just play around with this when we're done. Maybe we can even guardian this one and just accept the heat. Yeah, what else do we do? I mean, I could put in 2 shield cell banks. That could be useful, I guess. No, oops, that was the wrong one. Two shield cell banks, like so, and we're already running on power, so if we put a Guardian Hybrid in there, we have a lot of power again. And, should we just go, like, hull? What about now? Can we fit this? We can. And we have some to spare, even. 300 absolute. That's not too bad, to be honest. And I might even be able to find some of these engineered. And then for the rest, we're just gonna go hull, I guess. 3D hull reinforcement. 2D hull reinforcement. Nah, you know, if we're taking hull damage, we're not gonna worry too much about modules. We're just gonna go hull reinforcement. Giving us a lot of hull hit points as well. Okay. You know what? I was just throwing a build together really quickly. This is not too bad. You know what? Let's jump back into the game. And just give this a go. Of course, we have to sit and wait and watch this. There we go. Sell. James and how to leave it, come back. Why a dolphin? Right now we're just fitting us a dolphin for the dolphin stream. And that's gonna come out in, I don't know, a few weeks. Okay. Multi-cannons. Oh, we can fit advanced multi-cannons. Or not. Like so. I think I have some shield boosters here that we may be able to use. What's our resistance like here? Obviously thermal is completely in the drain, so it probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Are all these thermal? Yeah, they are. Okay. And we're gonna put the heavy duty on. And, nope. And then just because it's the only thing I have, we're just gonna put another thermal resistant on. And yes, we're using too much power, but we'll fix that. Guardian power plant. Thrusters. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. Frameshift drive. Should we go Guardian? For faster recharge, I mean they're heavier. Yeah, let's just go heavy. Let's just go Guardian. Just because I don't want to do anything. And a shield. Oh, no, not a B rated. A rated. And we need shield, cell banks, B rated. I'm just thinking if I'm gonna overheat with the shield cell banks. So should I fit a heat sink maybe? I don't know. Duh. And the last one. So many dolphin paint jobs. Don't own any of them. I don't know what you call this. I'll come back to that later. Nameplate. Black. Triple elite, there we go. Weapon detailing green, engine detailing green. Dashboard, position 3. And an A. And position 1, we need Carlos. Never forget Carlos. There we go. Although this is way off. This is not right. Yeah, this is way better. Show the triple elite decal, please. Okay, hold on. So it's nice and shiny. The ship is for the dolphin livestream, which is gonna be in a few weeks, where we're gonna take out dolphins and we're gonna try to kill some NPCs with them. Just because we can. I think that's just gonna be my build. I normally just like throw something together quickly for these kind of live streams again, because it's not important what you comment. The whole point of these live streams is you just fly. You have to come the right type of ship, but that's about it. Then you can do whatever with it you want. Some like to over-engineer them completely for the live stream, do something that's way, way overpowered to what we're trying to do, and that's completely fine. And if you don't want to do that, you can just throw something together like I did here in a few minutes, not really engineering anything at all, just use the modules that you have, and that's completely fine too. Wait, is there actually a ship kit for this? No, there's not. Okay. It is fun. It's often a ton of fun. But at least mine is now done. I'll take this out. It'll be good. Let's set up some fire groups. They're already set up. Done. Go. Okay, I think the next thing I want to do is something that I've been putting off for weeks. Now, I've been talking about this before. And that is that I've been pledged to Duval for over half a year. No, that is, yeah, over half a year I've been pledged to Duval. And I've been putting it off doing my merits to actually get some more prismatic shields. Because I want more prismatics, but again, I just kept postponing and postponing and postponing it. So, now that we are doing all these small things, I think it's about time I go and do my merits for Duval. I just want to quickly actually look at the shield stats here. 422 shields. With some pretty decent resistance, to be honest. Anyway, to do that, we're gonna dust off one of the cutters, not the diamond cutter, not the trade cutter, that's the one we want. Now, this ship has not been in space for quite a while, so I just need to get a quick look to see what kind of state it's in, and if it's even flyable. Oh, and it's gold. Of course it's gold. This one needs another color. I just need to check something. That is how many galactic power, how many points is that we need? We need 750 merits. Now, thanks a lot for the follow on Twitch. We're not gonna get that amount. I'm not gonna aim for a one-run ship. Could we do a one run? At least either I'm gonna aim for over 750, so we can do it in one run, or we're gonna go for a 2-run build and then go for something that would be 375. Because right now I believe it's way too much cargo. Hardpoint should be empty. Yes. Optional internals, also utilities are empty. Core internals. We have an engineered frameshift drive, which is a legacy one. Wow! Whoa. Look at that. That's legacy. I told you this ship has not been cared for in a very, very long time. Why frameshift drive, power distributor, engines, shield generators? Frameshift drive. Okay. Cargo, shield, cargo. Empty military compartments, cargo. Oh, we got that extra there. You know what? Here we're gonna go lazy and we're gonna go with a... Where is it? Can't find anything. Surface scanners, repair limpets. Recon shield banks. FSD doesn't show his legacy. Okay, we'll just swap that out then. Flight assist. There we go. Super cruise assist module. This is all good, I think. Only issue is, as you can see here, 500. Can't I see my cargo somewhere? Yeah, you can see here I currently have 728 tons, meaning that we are we're just shy of the 750 we need to do this in one run. Now we can't do anything here. No, with shields or cargo. So we could go. Hold on, how much was it? 728. That means we will need 22 cargo. That means if I go in here and I swap this out for a cargo rack, now we're running shieldless. I now have 42 too much cargo. Yeah, 42 cargo too much. So I can swap this one out then for a shield generator. It will be a smaller shield generator. Oh, but it can't, exceeding the hull mass. Okay, hold on. Now I need to have a little bit of help here. Come on. You can figure it out. There we go. Okay. Can you put shield generators in military compartments? You can't put shield generators in military compartments. You can put shield cell banks. No, what I wanted to see was just get you guys with me over here. Here's the build as it is right now. Okay. Shield generator. Maximum hull mass is 1.0. Yeah, 1,013 tons. Can we do anything about that? I don't believe that there's anything that increases the maximum hull mass. No. No, that is not. Okay. So, what is the mass of the ship in total? Yeah, okay. So the hull itself is... Yeah, the hull itself is too much for a grade 5, so there's no way around it. If I want a 1 jump, then I have to fit a class 6 shield. So that's what we'll do. We'll fit that back in there. We'll drop that, and we'll go shield generator. And then I will probably drop one of those and go for a Guardian Frame to Drive booster to get more range out of it. Or I could just run shieldless. It's a little risky, but this build here would be able to do the run in one go. Yes, there's no fuel scoop, but again, 181 light years with cargo is more than enough for what we need when it comes to doing this kind of stuff. You know what? Should we just go for something like this and then see if we can get just gonna store this one. And I don't need to buy one, I just need to see if I have the materials to do an upgrade. Nope, I need data mine wake exceptions. Which of course is a pain because there's no systems in famine if I recall correctly. Are there any... Okay, hold on. Security, faction, state. Famine. Nope. So if I have headroom for a 3... Yeah, that's actually right. I could have like the smallest fuel scoop. But I don't think having a 3A fuel scoop. Let's see here. Refueling time 6 minutes. I think it would be better off fitting a fuel tank. Gives me 20 light years extra of jump range. Yeah, but I'm not looking for high grades here for data mine wake exception. I'm looking for wakes. Oh, okay. Can we come up with a good place with a lot of activity, with ships going in and out all the time? I mean, some stations, very active stations would work. There's still not as good as the distribution centers in the famine systems. Yeah. Yeah, that's an option too. Just go to Jameson ship and cross trade. That might be the fastest way. Message and streams has vanished. Probably has. Let's see if I can force it to refresh. There we go. Okay, we have some system names posted here. People claim I'm famine. I would like to see that. That maybe, because if that is the case, and let's get the filters here. State none. I'm currently in Shinrata Desra. There was an LAH. I doubt that thing is in famine either, because I think it would have shown up. But who knows? Oh, that's in boom. We could just go to Jameson's crash site and stock up on... Can't even speak. Stock up on data. People say buy a Type 9. Is it that much better? Let's see here. Okay, let's just quickly jump over here. Let's try to build one here. Let's just go cargo. And let's just do that at last. This one's going to be D-rated, A-rated. Did we engineer this one at all? Yes. Let's give this a proper grade 5 mass manager. There we go. So we have a fair comparison between the two ships. So this one's going to get a increased range. Did I do that right? It felt like I did it wrong over here. Increased range, mass manager. Okay, good. Increased mass manager, blah, blah, blah. Life support D-rated, power distributor D-rated, sensors D-rated. All the cargo. But again, we have a lower hull mass, so here we can get a shield generator. Oh, but we would have to use this to get a comparable range. See here, our latent range is 35. If we want to get even close to that, we have to fit a Guardian booster there, just to be like in the vicinity of where that thing is. Of course, we haven't done the power plant yet. We can probably downgrade that like so and get a little bit extra range there. Where we have 8 tons to go. That means we can change that out, but then again, no shields, so we're pretty much in the same situation as over here. That we can get the FSD booster, but no shields. So I think I'm gonna keep my cutter. Have I even put Carlos in this thing? Decals need to be updated at least. Oh, let's just change that up to Carlos. There's Carlos. There we go. Give that another paint job. I have 2 different chrome paint drops. I have so many paint jobs for this ship. There's chrome and there's chromed with a D. So that's chromed with a D. This is chromed without a D. This one is a lot more matte. This was a lot more shiny. Okay. I think we're just gonna go with this. It should be enough to do it in one run. So, how far are we from Duval's headquarters? Great. Too damn far for us to make it in one go. And look at the route we're taking here. That's gonna be like a million jumps. 28 jumps. Is it really that bad, the jump range? Wait, current 11. That can't be right. Oh yeah, we have the wrong... Aha, yes. We have the wrong... frameshift driver in. There we go. I just need to sell that there. Okay, let's try that again. Still... Oh, so close. We could probably make it if we did a few FSD injectors along the way. I mean, I can do a few of those. And it should be okay. What type of... hold on, do we have the right filters here? Yes. Do we have a... stationing system? No. I could just stop there and then call the fuel rats. That is an option. Oh god. There we go. Here's what I'm gonna do. I can do this for 100% distance. I'm just gonna do a basic one. Look what happens. Keep an eye on my fuel levels here on the left-hand side of the screen when the injector is put in. It should go down, so I use less fuel on this jump. There we go. So I use less fuel now.
You have left the no-fire zone. Have a safe journey.
Did you add extra fuel tanks? No, I probably should have. That would actually have made it, I think, if I'd fitted that extra fuel tank. We'll fit that when we come back. Now what we're gonna do now is we're gonna try to get there, and every jump we're gonna replot the route again. This is stupid. We're gonna replot the route again. Yeah, I could get a boost from the neutron star. That might have worked as well. But I think I could get away with just this one here. Yeah, look at that. I can now make it all the way to the destination with the fuel that I have. Because I made just one FSD inject. That was enough. We're gonna be running on fumes when we get there. But we will get there. That's a lot faster than sitting around and waiting for the rat. The fuel rats are fast. I must give them that. They're very fast. But I think this was faster. I don't want to bother the fuel rats. Yeah, economic routing is a good option too. No, there's no need to do another fuel injector. That should be enough. Oh yeah, good point. If we use we need a fuel scoop. We don't have a fuel scoop. Take the economic route to Colonia. That would take a while. It would probably be a pretty trip, and a pretty fun trip at that, but it would take a while. How many jumps is it even? 3 more jumps. Can we squeeze 3 jumps out of that? I guess we can. Hope we can. And I have been mining quite a bit lately, so I've stocked up on money. So I now have 6.7 billion credits. So I can buy plenty of prismatic shields. Gonna be it's a slightly shorter jump, so we shouldn't use as much fuel, so we should be okay. Just hope the station is not too far away. Oh my god. You're very welcome, Derek. Yeah, if it's 300,000 light seconds out on depth, but I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure it's within a reasonable distance. But again, we are going to be landing on fumes here. I'm not sure I would call that plenty of fuel. Conserve some fuel here. Headquarter. I can't believe it was. Which station is it? I can't remember. Does it say in here? It just says. I can't remember which one it is. I think we're just gonna take closest one to the star. That's usually the main station of the system. Ah, 300 light seconds. Piece of cake. Yeah, disable FSD to could disable life support. That would probably save us some fuel. Oh, and we can do the fast thingy magic. Yeah, go out and push. I've actually done that in Kerbal once when I had a ship stuck in in orbit, in a very elliptical orbit. When you're at the outer point, you can go out and use the EVA pack to push.
Delta 2 Echo. The Imperial Flight Operations Bureau offers their warmest greetings, Commander.
approach to landing pad 2-4.
Scan detected.
That was only slightly scary. Oh, the joy of a cutter with derated thrusters. Unengineered derated thrusters.
Hull integrity compromised.
Hull integrity okay, I did actually hit something.
Landing gear deployed.
See? Plenty of fuel.
Touchdown confirmed. Execute system shutdown. Enjoy your stay, Commander. Your comfort is our top priority.
Okay. Now I can't even remember where this is that you do. Is it at that? No, it's not. It's been so long since I've been doing this that I can't remember where they put it. Anyway, let's try to figure out what we want to do here, because it's been a while. Contacts, public contacts. Okay, thank you guys. So what do we want to do here? We want to collect program materials and deliver them to contracts in control systems. Okay. I guess that's what we're going to do. And we're just going to go to any of these systems. And they're pretty close as well. So there's one here 15 light years away. That should be good. So let's just go and pick up all the stuff. I thought it was in contact. Oh, I'm just blind. Wonderful. Claim salary. Sure. Fortify system. So now comes the fun part. Fortify. And we have fortified does give merit, right? I believe it does. Yeah, this is really boring. So we don't need to do this until we have 750 of them. Exactly, you could actually script this if you wanted to. Because it's the same clicks every time. Go down, 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 click. Hold in the left or right button, click, click, and you're back to start. Down, 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 click. Up, 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 up. Once you get into the rhythm, it's not bad. Was the grind to get... I mean, this is pretty much the exact same thing you have to do to get the mining lances. You sign up with the right faction, you wait 4 weeks, and then you do this. Hesler's the economical... the can't even speak anymore. Hey, we are over halfway there. Instead waiting music, yeah. Hold on, where's that elevator music? Where did I put that? Oh yeah, it's probably on the other drive. It's not on the NAS, it's on this one, and it's under starting soon. Well, I hope this is not too loud. Please don't be loud. There we go. Oh no, it's okay. This one is okay. This one's not gonna get copyright claimed. Don't worry, guys. This is taken from YouTube's own library. YouTube has a library of music that that you can freely use, and this song is from that library. So there's no issues with this. Trust me. The D2A theme song. Yeah, I think I figured out the Claire de Lune issue. Okay, we're almost there. Ten more, we're there. Yeah, quality gameplay right here. And there we go. 750. Yeah, Twitch is okay as well. I mean, I've used that specific song for my intro for years now.
Bada 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 boom tweedledee tweedledee. It is time for Prismatic Power Play.
What is it with you and rhymes? I love it. Okay, let's head out. Let's get this thing fortified and... And now I need to just not boost into the side of a station and blow myself to smithereens. He says that it's just about to slam into the roof of the station. Well, I need to go down lower here. Yeah, that should be okay there. Yeah, Gary, you can just ignore her for half a year and just do nothing. And then you do one trip at a cutter, and suddenly she's your friend that will give you all the prismatics. Gaming Kid asked how old I am. I am 29.
Frameshift drive charging.
Turning 30 next month, actually. No, okay, true, Robert. She's not gonna give it in. Okay, she's gonna gracefully allow me to buy them. That's what she's doing. Everybody thinks I'm older. Guys, you're not the first. That's a very common that people think I'm a lot older than I am. Station is there. There we go. Yo. No, I do have to wait. I'm not gonna get leveled up right now. Now I'm just gonna get the merits, and then I have to wait for the next power play tech, which is on Thursday. And then I'll be allowed to buy them for 1 week, and 1 week only, so I have to spend all my money, all my 6.7, I'm not gonna spend all of it. But, oh, don't say that, Gaming Kid.
For the sake of doing it again. Roses are red, violets sucked. Wouldn't it be nice to self-destruct?
Thanks for the donation and the rhyme. Yeah, exactly. Every power play tick, your merits gets, half of your merits from last week gets carried over.
Permission granted. Please land on designated pad number 32.
Scan detected.
Yeah. Scan all you want.
Hull integrity compromised.
Oops. Come on. There we go. Do we get interdicted? Oh, hold on. I'm going to turn the volume down, down a bit here. It's really loud in here. Luckily, the delivering part is a lot faster. But it still takes some time. I don't think, is it the rare breed that placed the original lead? I don't think they're that rare. I've met a lot of them. Yeah, wish buying was as fast as well. Just... See, total merits, 750. So now, if we go in here, we can see that I have earned this week 750 total merits, 750, and I have none carried over from last week. 10,000 merits. We need to do 5,000 merits a week. That's a lot of merits. But the good thing is, if you're higher, is you get more allocations. You can see right now we get 10 power play commodity allocations, then you get 15, 20. So it becomes faster to do. But again, if you need to do 5,000 runs, that's still 100. Like, you have to buy 100 times in order to complete that. If you're just going to buy it. But that should be it. That means after the server tick on Thursday, I can now buy more prismatics. So I guess all that's left to do is just head back to Shinrata where we came from. And maybe we have enough fuel to go there. Tristan Mays, thanks a lot for the 10 euro donation. I have prismatics as well, but we actually have... Oh, look, so because we took... See, that's the difference. That's that close. We moved from there to there, which is not a whole lot closer. But it's enough that we can just make it to Shinrata Destra without refueling. But that must be tight on fuel. What could go wrong? Everything could go wrong. But if it gets really, really tight, we're just gonna do one FSD boost, then we'll have all the fuel we need. Boost out of the station, and off we go. Yeah, Jameson's close to the star. You'll be fine. But Robert, the radio interview is has already been done. It was when was that actually? Saturday, last Saturday. Yeah, Matt, but I know I have empty cargo, but I also had empty cargo on the way down here. And on the way down here, I had to use one FSD boost in order to, or FSD injector, in order to actually get all the way without fuel scooping. The interview was... Oh, it is? I actually didn't know, because they only... Okay, Robert, can you drop me a link on Discord or something, and I'll post it in here. I actually didn't know that the interview was put on YouTube. They streamed it on Twitch, and it was on their own... like, site. I could probably find it if I'm looking. Hold on, let me just quickly get this over in direct capture mode, like so. Down to Earth Astronomy interview, maybe? No. Oh, it is here. I found it. Ah, of course, it's on their YouTube channel. There we go. Okay, so in case any of you haven't seen it or haven't heard it, last Saturday, I'm going to post links here, both sites. Last Saturday, the guys over on Distant Radio asked if I wanted to come over for an interview. It was not as much of, well, it was an interview. It was more of a chit chat for about an hour and a half where we just sit and talked, and we talked about how I got into YouTube and how I got into Elite and that kind of stuff. If you want to watch it, it's posted both on YouTube and over on Twitch, so you can go and see that. Nice. I didn't actually know they uploaded it to YouTube. That's nice. I'll make sure to plug that a little bit on the Discord. I know there were some people who missed part of it or didn't get to hear it that are interested in listening in. I'll probably post that over there as well. How are we doing for fuel? Oh, 3 more jumps. Oh, that's just... oh, this is gonna be interesting. Close that. I can clean up my windows here. I have too many windows. Don't need that anymore. I need this and this and this. Yes. Yes. That's all the stuff I need. Good night, boy one. Thanks for dropping by. Timestamp. It's, yeah, the interview was about an hour and a half. Is the chat working again here over here? Or is that causing issues as well here? I don't know why my chat... Oh, it is working. I don't know why my chat has been so... Well, thanks for dropping by, Crinburn. Oh, pretty. And look at that. We have plenty of fuel. And if I get, when I get a proper engineer on this and I swap out some of the modules for more fuel tanks, or like the smallest fuel scoop in the world, something like that, then we should be okay. Why do I keep losing my Horizon Pass on Xbox? No idea. I would open a support ticket for that. Mail. James Memorial. Should we go for one of those? That didn't work. Yeah, let's go for one of those fast ones again. Let's see if this works. The original plan was actually that it shouldn't really have been an interview with just me. It was supposed to be me and a guy called Polish Dan from one of the mining communities. And we would have a chat about, I think specifically like ring densities and the effect that has on mining. So like a really nerdy mining talk, but he had to cancel because apparently he forgot it was his birthday that day, so he couldn't make it, which is fair. But I think we're taking a range rate check on that, so we'll probably try to get that thing going. I hope at least we're gonna get that going, because that will be a really interesting chat. I think a really nerdy chat, but really interesting for people who like mining and are passionate about it. And 765, throttle down. And right the thigh all the way down. Okay, I don't think he technically forgot it, but there was something about someone had planned a surprise thing for him, and he obviously didn't know. And he thought, you know what, I can spend an hour on that day, but people making fun of it over on the Distant World Radio. So what's going on here? There's a crash. Oh, it missed. Oops. I thought it just was a loading screen. Great. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. Yeah. But again, ReactionCraft, we are using the Super Cruise Assist in a way that I don't think it was intended. Yeah. Just to make the fuel situation a little bit more interesting. Yeah, it would have been great running out of fuel now. No, I think we still have a decent amount, I think. I could probably keep flying for an hour or so. There we go. Oh.
Request approved. Please head directly for bay 40.
Yeah, watch me run out of fuel while inside the docking hangar or something like that. You know, that would be fun. This is okay. I've seen people run on much less fuel than this. Oops. There we go. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Where is it even? There. Yes, that's it. Okay, guys. I think it is about time that I call it for today. I managed to get quite a few of all the small projects that I had piled up and I needed to do. Get all those done, so that was really nice. I just quickly here before we end want to do some shameless self-promotion for the merch store. I've been adding a lot of new stuff in here. For those of you who were around the time of Carlos, there's some merch for you guys here. There's this I See You in Space, and specifically these designs I'm really fond of. This new Commander design that comes again in multiple colors, both in if you prefer the lighter colors, but also if you prefer darker colors, that it comes in both light and dark version. There's a link for it below the stream. Go and take a look. There might be something over here you like. But that's gonna be it for this week. Thanks a lot for still no dresses. No. But anyway, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. At least I had a ton of fun. It was nice having a more casual live stream with several specific things to do, but just some casual flying around, playing the games. No, sorry for the people who just joined. Anyway, I'll be jumping off. Next planned live stream will be Tuesday next week, where I will most likely jump back on my alt and head towards Colonia again. And if you haven't, as Panas said, if you haven't done already, go down and give the stream a like so people know that you liked it. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and until next time, I'll see you guys in space.